Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to Butterfliez Home and Garden. I'm Mona. Wanted to come on to kind of give a little update. I'm going to be doing a couple of things actually in this video. Giving a little bit of a seedling update, but mainly the strawberry towers. I have another strawberry tower that I planted a week ago from the actual roots. And I was at Lowe's yesterday and they had their starters out for strawberries. So I picked up, I think it's pronounced a quinoa, something like that, strawberry. So I planted those in this tower right here. And I want to do a little experiment to see with planting these strawberries in this tower and compare them to the strawberry roots that I planted in this tower. As we go along in days ahead, I'll kind of keep you posted on how both of them are doing, and just kind of see how this plays out. And I also wanted to show something else, which I've said in most of my videos already. I underestimated this grow light system, and with it being my first time using it for my seedlings, I decided to still start my seedlings the same time that I did last year, which was January. Well, things are growing very fast, which isn't a bad thing, but some things are starting to flower. And if you look right here, we have some flowering on my gray zucchini plant. So I'm just going to pinch those flowers off. Hopefully try to, well, I can't slow down the process. It is what it is. So I'm going to just ride along with it and, hope for the best in the end, that it will not cause for the vegetables to be stunted. But I am, faithful that it's going to work out fine. Also wanted to give you the update on the mini grow light tower that I planted some seedlings in last week. And as you can see, they are looking fantastic. I think, this one, it was all lettuce. And I think a couple of herbs that I put in here as well. And it's coming along really, really good. And this is the one I showed you how the little dome goes over it, and it works very well. And then I also wanted to show you the seedlings that I just started. I want to say maybe about 8 days ago, and they're coming along really, really well. I've actually transplanted some of them, and so they're all coming along very, very well. So I am going to now come back, and I was going through my bookshelf and was pulling out some of my garden books that I really enjoyed and helped me a lot, and just thought about, well, maybe I should just add this in on this video, just to show you the gardening books that helped me and the canning books that helped me. So that way, just kind of sharing a little bit of knowledge. So I will be back to show you those books. See you in a moment. Hey guys, I'm back. Like I said earlier, I wanted to come on. I was going through some of the books that I have on different things, and kind of just trolling through the bookshelf. And the thought just kind of came to me to do a video on the books that really, really helped me and blessed me so much, that I did last year before I even started the garden. I actually started this researching, I want to say, in 2016. And this book right here, oh, it is amazing. It is just really, really a good book, especially for the first-time gardener. Just really, really an awesome book to get. And it is the All New Square Foot Gardening by Bartholomew. And in this book, I mean, he really just gives you just a simple, easy breakdown to gardening, from how to grow in square feet. What do we got over here? Well, I'll just take you to a couple of the pages of things that I did look at. And just his whole concept on square foot gardening. And I'm going to tell you, it just really, it was something that I really am just grateful that, to come across this book. So again, I mean, just something is very easy. He just breaks it down so simple, on how to, you know, plant everything in a square foot garden. And also, let's kind of see what else thumb through. Oh yeah, he has it's called Mel's Mix. And it's different type of mixes of soil and compost and vermiculite, perlite that he uses for different things. So he gives you a guide in here on what his mixes are. Let me go to that because I wanted to show you. Right here. So it's, you know, you kind of, you know, read through and he tells you what each one of these different types of blends of soil, for what vegetables would work good in those spots, with these types of different compost, garden soil, peat moss. So it's just really a user-friendly book. The other thing in here that I liked was his section in here for vertical growing. I mean, he just really gives a lot of good ideas on just kind of, you know, thinking outside of the box and, you know, different ways to do your vertical gardening, and shows you step by steps with how to build the different raised beds, how to do the different trellises that he has in here. So it's really just a wealth of information that I think it's good for not just if you are a first-time gardener, but just any gardener. And I like this section in here. This section it's for special gardens, and for people who don't have a yard or have hard clay soil and can't use it, or live in an apartment. And he pretty much kind of gives you a breakdown for each one of those situations, and still, you know, to become a square foot gardener. All the way to, I believe it's in this one, where he literally shows, yep, right here, for individuals with special needs. And, you know, this is my line of work that I do. I work with special needs individuals. So, you know, this is just really heartwarming to see that, you know, their community is in a book. But he has everything in this book. I feel that a newbie gardener to a seasoned gardener, you know, can use to help them utilize having in their library to produce a very good garden, no matter what size, no matter if it's all container gardens or, you know, around the patio, raised beds, whatever it may be. This is just an awesome book to have. So I highly recommend this. I am not an affiliate. I'm not trying to push his products. I don't get anything for any of these books that I am, you know, showing you and about to show you. These are books that just truly blessed me. So let's move on. I don't want to make a super long video about it. This is the Ball Home Preservation book, and this has just so much information in here for your canning. And of course, you know, got my little tabs in here with different things that I either have canned or want to can. I did, out of this book, a cranberry rum sauce, and it is so good. But they just have all different kinds of you know, just yummy things to preserve. And like I said, I haven't tried them all yet, but my goal is to kind of really put a good dent in this book this summer, and also going off to the fall of this year. This one right here, oh my goodness. This is the Vegetable Gardener's Bible. And when I say this is just really, I mean, this is an awesome book. Let me get that glare out. Just really, really a awesome book. This helped me out tremendously as well. And I tagged a couple of different places that were some of my favorites in here. And I also like in here that he goes into detail with, you know, demonstrating building different size raised beds. And also was another one in here that I really wanted to show you. Oh, this one. And even for someone who is doing raised beds, or if you're doing, you know, just an open area in your yard or your garden, that, you know, I think this is another book that can help any gardener, whether you are seasoned, whether you are a beginner. This is just so much knowledge in here. And this is something that I do want to try eventually, which is cold frames, cold frame gardening. And so I think, I don't know if you can see that really good or not. I hope you can. It looks pretty good to me. Let me come in just a little bit. So right there. So I do want to try this, and I may try it at the end of this growing season this year, just to see how it turns out. You know, my thing is, it won't hurt to try it. If anything, if it doesn't succeed, at least I can gain the knowledge of knowing what I did wrong to turn that around for next year. And then I love this guide that he has in here. It just breaks down it's some clues to which nutrients your plants need. And I just really think this was so awesome, because it can get really confusing when you start getting into the pH and the NPK, and is it a 5-5-5, a 10-5-12, and this helped me so much to know what nutrients I needed for each vegetable that I was growing. And, you know, I am very glad that I did research before I ever started anything, before I ever even bought the first garden supplies. These were the first things that I purchased as far as books, and to just educate myself on gardening. True blessing. But this right here, I'm telling you, it's just an awesome tool to have. So yeah, this book is definitely worth checking out. And these last two, I haven't dove into them completely yet, just a few things, but this is a book that I have used for dehydrating. And I mean, just has a ton of recipes in here for dehydrating. You know, just anything that you want to dehydrate, you can. And I mean, it has your fruit leathers in here, like the raspberry leather, strawberry leather. It's just really, really a good book. A lot of good recipes in it. So yeah, that's a good book to check out for dehydrating. And this last one I came across on Facebook. They have, you know, they have the little ads off to the side, and I didn't click on it to open it in Facebook because you know, don't like that. So I just went to got on the internet and looked it up. and they had it at Amazon. And it is called The Lost Ways. And this book is solely about how they did it back in the pioneer days. I mean, just the little bit that I have glanced through. Let me go to the index and kind of show you. I mean, it is just so amazing. And I think these are things that, you know, everybody should know. I mean, we live in such a world, a modern world with all the technology. You know, would you be able to survive if we, you know, lost all of that? Would you be able to survive under a SHTF situation? So I have been really enjoying reading this book. I mean, it's a really, really good book. And I'll read off a couple of things that they have in here. Is how the early pioneers built a self-feeding fire, survival foods of the U.S. Civil War, how to make hardtack biscuits. Never heard of that. So, and, you know, the lost pioneers from the 18th century, and, you know, how the North American natives and early pioneers made pemmican. You know, just one good recipe after another. And my goal is, I have a couple of Dutch ovens, and I bought the kit that you can put over an open fire flame. And this summer we are going to try it. But this is a good book, I'm telling you. If you are into homesteading, surviving, and definitely if you're just starting out like me, these are some books that really, really blessed me. This book is, I already know, is going to truly, truly bless me with so much knowledge. So I just wanted to take a moment and share that with you guys and say, you know, knowledge is something that you cannot have enough of. And I am grateful that I am in a position to be able to purchase what I need to purchase to gain the knowledge that I need to gain. So if any of these books interest you, I will put the name and the author down in the comment section. And also I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that has come to Butterfliez Home and Garden. I really appreciate you guys and all the nice warm comments and the encouragement that you give. I really appreciate that, so thank you so much. And again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment and share, and subscribe. So guys, I will see you guys on the next video. As always, be blessed. Take care, guys.